In this video, children, I am going to explain the topic Bayes theorem. Before starting Bayes theorem, just I want to remind you that in last video I have explained that is partition of sample space. Just see it. Here what I told you that even e2 dot 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 en are the options and all are mutually exclusive and exhaustive. Then we need to find out a probability of common event. That common event is A, and that could be found by P of E1 into A by E1 plus P of E2 into A by E2 dot 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 P of En into A by En. This is your total multiplication law. कॉमन इवेंट निकालने की प्रोबेबिलिटी के टोटल ऑप्शंस को ऐड करेंगे. दिस इज कॉल्ड टोटल मल्टीप्लिकेशन लॉ. नाउ इन बेस थ्योरम चिल्ड्रन व्हाट वी नीड टू डू, we need to find out which option be valid for the which option you need to find out the probability of the common event. That means what is the probability that the common event A will happen with the option number 3 E3. okay, E3 में जो कॉमन इवेंट ए हो रहा है उसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी फाइंड करना है. तो दैट काइंड ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट इज कंसर्निंग इन बेस थ्योरम. दैट मीन्स टोटल मल्टीप्लिकेशन ए के होने की प्रोबेबिलिटी, तो टोटल ऑप्शंस भी होल एडिशन P of E1 into A by E1 plus P of En into A by En. This is your total number of outcomes. Your required outcome is that common event will be from option number 3. So that will be your required event and it should be numerator, and upon denominator में whole addition should be there. Simple by the method of probability. Your required outcome upon total outcome. This is your Bayes theorem. Now what in that option what you have to do, P of E3 into A by E3 whole upon P of E1 into A by E1 plus P of En into A by En. This is your Bayes theorem. And question in exercise 13.3 question number 1 is your total multiplication law, because you need to find out the common event from each option. But from question number 2 to 12 you have to find out the common event from a particular option out of given options. So that will be your Bayes theorem. Now I am going to explain. Just I explained you these are the E1 E2 E3 be a partition of sample space S of a random experiment if we are given that the event A has occurred and are asked to find out probability of occurrence of any of the event EI. जैसे मैंने E3 लिया था तो कोई भी वैल्यू ले सकते हैं. दैट कैन बी रिप्रेजेंटेड इन जनरल फॉर्म EI. तो इट कैन बी फॉर्म्ड, it can be found out by the methodology P of E1 upon A. E1 यानी E3 की वैल्यू निकालनी थी फॉर कॉमन इवेंट A. तो दिस इज योर रिक्वायर्ड इवेंट P of EI into A by EI whole upon total number of addition. टोटल मल्टीप्लिकेशन लॉ में जो हमने किया था, दिस इज योर बेस थ्योरम. ओके, नाउ इन क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 द क्वेश्चन इज a bag contains 4 red and 4 black balls. Another bag contains 2 red and 6 black balls. One of the two bag is selected at random and a ball is drawn from the bag which is found to be red. Find the probability that the ball drawn from the first bag. If the question is only ki what is the probability that the second drawn ball, the ball drawn should be red, then it will be your it is your total multiplication law. But here the extension part is find the probability of the ball is drawn from the first bag. यानी ऑप्शन में से भी डिफाइंड ऑप्शन इज गिवन कि यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द रेड बॉल फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट बैग. दैट मीन्स इट इज योर बेस थ्योरम. ओके, नाउ लेट मी एक्सप्लेन इट. given है bag 1 4 red and 4 black ball, bag 2 2 red and 6 black ball. So what we need to do first? First we need to select the bag, then after we can draw the particular ball. Okay, so three events should be valid here: E1, E2 and A. A be the common event, be the event defined as follow: bag 1 is selected E1, bag 2 is selected E2 and A is one red ball be drawn. Now to find out E1 upon A, because the drawn ball should be from E1. Okay, so P of E1 upon A will be P of E1 into A by E1 upon options total 2 है, तो P of E1 into A by E2 plus P of E2 into A by E2. And you know how to find out A by E1, P of E1. Just see children, here P of E1 will be दो बैग में से एक बैग सेलेक्ट करना, it is 1/2. P of E2 is also be 1/2. P of A by E1. A by E1, that means what? Red ball from first bag. Just see 4 upon 8. It is written here 4 upon 8 again. And A by E2 means what? Red ball from second bag. This will be your 2/8. Just see, I have written here. Okay. After doing calculation, you will get the answer is 2/3. This way you have to do question number 2 onwards in exercise 13.3. Now question number 3. Question number 3 is of the student in a college. It is known that 60% resides in hostel and 40% day scholars not resides in hostel. Previous year result that 30% of all the students who reside in hostel attain A grade and 20% of day scholar attain A grade in the annual examination. At the end of the year, one student chosen at random from the college and has an A grade. What is the probability that the student is a hostelier? In lump sum, the question is two kinds of students are there: students who resides in hostel and students who are day scholar. The event E1 is resides in hostel, E2 is day scholar. Common event is student attain A grade in both the options. Okay, so student always attain A grade. P of E1 is given because 60% is there. P of E2 is given 40%. A grade when student is resides in hostel, that will be given 30%, and here when day scholar student attain A grade is 20%. We need to find out the A grade student from hostelier, that means option E1. So E1 upon A, P of E1 into A by E1 upon this one, and this is your all values. You have to put the values in the concerned place and do calculation. You will get 9/13 is the answer. I am not explaining in this way because you know how to do theorem of multiplication. Okay, now